Hello guys, Frank here, bringing Ben video here today, bringing you episode 7 of F1 2017 career mode. Here's our first run in quali. There's intermediate conditions, but we're going to come across the line to finish our first lap in Q1 here. We ran a lot of fuel, the setup stuffed up, but we ran to 13th. But at the end of the lap here, went for another one, puts us into P3. We go for one more lap. But we didn't gain anything because we forgot to change our engine and the MGUK was destroyed, so we couldn't run max revs. So we had to go in Q2 and change it, and we had 2 minutes to spare when we go out for our first run in Q2. So we're going to head out there. Here comes the start of Q2 lap. We're going to come across the line with 20 seconds to go in the session, and we're going to jump straight to the end of the lap. We're going to obviously go quick, but we're going to get into the 10 to go into Q3, and we go P13. Not the best, but we get to choose what tire we start on, and hopefully that is good. But back to the paddock now. We're going to look at the engine. We're going to put all new parts in for everything, so we don't have to worry about the car braking. We end up having turbo issues in the middle of this race. Was it here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the turbo issues were here, but the gearbox we thought, oh no, let's change it, but no, because then we have to gain a penalty. So we'll head straight onto the grid. We've got intermediate conditions again, starting 13th, no penalties provided here, but hold the clutch, release the clutch, pretty decent start there. Didn't really gain much positions, but we're going to dive it straight down the inside here. Gained about 4 or 5 spots there. Ocon was still on the inside. We got a bit tail happy because he was there. We actually bumped him, but we got Stroll next. We're going to keep on board for this whole first lap. We could dive down the inside into turn 3, I reckon, or turn 4. I reckon that's turn 3. Bottas is up next. We thought about trying to go up inside there, but we've already caught straight back up to our teammate, so that's a good thing. These intermediate conditions aren't going to last the whole race. We were running pretty low fuel, so we couldn't really try and go full revs straight away. We cut the track, ran pretty wide. Tail happy coming out of there. We're going to come up to the hairpin here. We're going to brake pretty late and dive down the inside. Rear's locked up a bit, or Bottas. Bottas kept it around the outside. We got the better traction in the wet. We're going to get the slipstream off Daniel Ricciardo here, our teammate. So we should get this job done pretty easily. We're in rich revs. Catching him, and we end up getting him. He broke later than I, but I had the inside line for the chicane, and tail happy out of the chicane there. Lewis Hamilton puts in the fastest lap time there, and a bit further on into lap 2 we catch Raikkonen. We put it down the inside. Massa's our new rival, by the way, so we've got a whole new rival now. Obviously lost against Daniel Ricciardo, but on lap 3 now we catch up to Massa, still in pretty wet conditions here at Canada, but we're into P3 already in the Canadian Grand Prix. We've gained 10 spots in 3 laps, which is pretty good. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton's put in the fastest lap again, and we come across the line and put in 4/10 faster lap than Lewis Hamilton. A couple laps later we go 1/10 faster again, but we are now starting to catch Vettel here. As you can see, we're going to get the slipstream from Vettel here down the back straight and the front straight, just the last straight for the pit straight. We go slow in. He had a pretty bad exit. We bumped him a little bit there. Didn't really gain much. We're in rich revs. Of course, we don't have DRS because it's raining. We're going to dive down the inside into turn 1 here. We lock up, we bump, we throw our hand up. That was kind of my fault, so I don't know why we threw our hand up, but Red Bull's got way better traction in the wet here, and yeah, that job is basically done. Hamilton's next, but we don't end up catching him at all for the whole race. We didn't see him at all this race, but we're going to hop DRS enabled, so we end up pitting on lap 14. all locked up. Vettel nearly rammed us there as well, but hopefully we can get a good lap. Well, we saw Hamilton there, but he's in the pits. But we're going to come on and put the Ultra Softs on. We're going to get a 2.5 second stop, which is pretty good. As you can see, we got a yellow engine because our turbo is starting to wear. We're on about 50% wear on the turbo, so yeah, we gained a little bit of time coming out of the exit of the pits. And we have one more stop to come in and get another set of Ultra Softs, but a couple of laps later we come and set the fastest lap by nearly 4 seconds with the 1:17.3. And as you can see, a few laps later, Vettel has finally caught up. He's just got so much more. We get the crisscross happening on the chicane, we take the position back, and lap 23 we're still in second place. As you can see, I think our tyres started to wear out a bit here. Again, he's tried to get a good run. I kind of bumped him. He got rid of the DRS, which is strange. I think because I bumped him, he didn't want to lose control. But down the inside of him again, we bump him again. We throw the hand up again, but that was pretty much it. We couldn't keep up with him. The rears were gone. As you can see, we're all over the place. But the lap later, we come in and pit again for a new set of Ultra Softs. Let's hope we can jump in front of Raikkonen here, or even at best our teammate. We brought it in a 2.5 second stop, which wasn't that big of a difference, but we're going to have a lap car in our way for the rest of this race. Raikkonen has passed us, so we're going to get in front of Ricciardo. But a couple of laps later, new Ultra Softs have caught up to the old Softs, and we are catching Raikkonen. We're trying to bump him over a little bit. He was pushing us to the wall. McLaren button S there. Hamilton button S there. But coming to the last lap, we were catching Bottas, but not fast enough. Our tyres end up going off. And we finished in P4, which is pretty good because we started from 13th. So, yeah, we finished 4th.
See the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And after this round of the World Championship,
and as we can see, we did pretty well. We jumped Ricciardo by 3 points. We're only 3 points ahead of Ricciardo now in the championship, but we've gained heaps of time.
Who was your driver of the day?
For me, the Red Bull driver
And we got the driver of the day. But let's hop straight back into the paddock and see what sort of resource points and stuff we get. Not too much, nothing that we can really spend some money on, but we jumped Massa in the rival, and the teams are starting to like us again. Let's hope we can just try and get that back into green. But as you can see, we're going to get pit stop efficiency upgraded basically. But here we are with an invitational event. We're going to do the checkpoint race challenge with the 2010 Rebel Racing RB6. Pretty beast sounding car. We're going to go watch the whole of this session just so we can have some nice sounding cars at the end of the episode. But if you guys have been liking this episode, the episodes that I have been posting, it's probably been the most consistent I've been with F1 videos. Please hit that like button, please subscribe to see more content, that really helps out, and share and comment and do whatever with it you want. But as you can see, we just crossed the first checkpoint there, and we're going to cut the first chicane a little bit there. But this car is the best in the corners. You're going to see a replay here because we go wide and we spin out. So get a replay, instant replay here, right here. And I really need to put photo mode into Xbox because you could do so many cool photos and thumbnails and stuff like that. But we're already 3Ks off, so we're 6Ks off finishing this objective. We've got 30 seconds to hit the next checkpoint here. We're going to be in, I'll just talk about the career mode a little bit more, but we're going to stay in the Red Bull until we win the championship. And then after that we'll look at our options with like joining Ferrari or Mercedes or something like that, just to see if we can dominate the field or something like that. But yeah, so hopefully that happens eventually. We're not that far behind in this championship, so we have a good last half of the season. We can probably really get there, but we've only got 3Ks left. Only just got that checkpoint in the end. But coming into the first chicane here, pretty deep rear lock up, which got us to turn in. That's why we actually made the corner. But if you did that in a race, your rears will eventually wear out, really. But as you can see, we only have 10 seconds to get to the next checkpoint. That was easy. But coming up to the second chicane here, this is probably my favourite. If you get it right, not like that, but if you get it right, it's pretty good. But only 1.2 Ks left, so we're definitely going to get this. It's just depending on how far we're going to get. No, it was pretty close to not getting it. We've had 5 seconds and we're going to only get it with 2 seconds to go, basically. But we just finished it there, but got 15 seconds left to get to the next checkpoint. I don't know where the checkpoint is. It's pretty far down the straight, so I think that's going to do it. We're only going to get 10 Ks done. It's all the way down there, so we ended up not getting it, but we got pretty close to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and peace out from Down Under.